celebrate. Radio's hot, we don't need no fireplace. Tell Santa he could pass through the front door, so he could groove to the jams that gon' melt snow. On with Donna, on with Blitzen. Feel good radio got the Grinch listening. Automatic win when you're tuning in. Tis the station, ain't no debating. Power 95 with the Christmas vibration. Feel it in your body, feel it in your soul. Spirit of the season, celebrate with the reason why lights on the Christmas tree glow. Yo, Power 95. Power 95.1.
This is Power 95.1, the spirit of the season. The views expressed in the following program aren't necessarily those of Power 95. Ladies' Room comes to you compliments of Renwick and Thompson Limited and Beacon Insurance.
Always be sure you settle for more. Get up to 35% off Beacon's fully comprehensive vehicle insurance and still cover a whole lot more. Enjoy higher discounts and better coverage for any kind of vehicle, car, SUV or pickup with free loss of use, windscreen cover and special perils. To sign up, call us at 440-4447 or log on to beacon.co.tt and settle for more today.
2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6.
Education multiplies their chances and places the world of opportunity in their hands. No matter where they are in the world, make sure they're prepared for their journey back to school with Western Union. School fees, books, room and board, whatever the reason. Knowledge, independence, opportunity. Western Union, moving money for better.
Good morning, everybody. Oh wow, I'm getting notifications. No, come on, man. Yeah, my headphone seems to have a shot somewhere. Anyways, good morning, ladies, and no, my lips aren't lipping enough. Hold on, I need a little bit more red. It's the season. That's more like it. Everybody good? You all had a good Christmas? Anything that I need to... Afternoon by you. Jacqueline, where are you? Are you in England? Last I checked, you're in the United States of America. So how is it that it's afternoon? Listen, you're under consideration for whether we continue this journey together or we part ways in 2023. You have how many days? 27, 28, 29, 30. You got about 4 more days, and you're still on the list under consideration. All right, so don't come here and stress me out this morning. You're already walking a very tight rope. All right, I saw you Bond, that song Boise sang about Bond Troublesome. It wasn't about him, it was about you, because I've never seen somebody so miserable all their lives, I swear. Damien Senior, good morning, folks in Florida. Big up. How are you? Compliments for this season. You good? I hope all is well. Give me a sec, guys. I'm trying to multitask. I have somebody that I need to send this to. Shante, good morning. Hope all was well. Thank you so much, Shante. Out of the how many of you who frequent here, thank you so much for the malt. I already made up my mind. I'm not about to come here next year and be stressing myself out over y'all. I'm just gonna come, whatever. It's gonna be like whatever. Because y'all are showing no appreciation, no love. Sit here dry mouth every day, talk. And out of the 200 plus, one person saw fit to give me some energy to deal. Listen, I'm not stressing it. I'm seriously not stressing it. Like I said, I'm just gonna cut y'all off and keep it moving. If me and Shantae alone have to be in the room, then so be it. It's alright. I'm accustomed to being by myself anyway, so me and Shantae will sit here and chill, and whoever listening on the radio, that's perfectly fine, because I don't know, y'all are just Not even a Merry Christmas. Not even a Happy New Year. Not even a... What kind of address is that? Not even a compliments for the season. Nah, me and fighting up in out there again, man. I'm fed up. Me and I ain't wasting time out there again. 11412. 11412. 11412. Alright, got it. As I was saying. So yeah, I hope everybody's doing well and you guys had yourself a wonderful holiday. Good morning, Marianne. Good morning, Valerie. Good morning, Stacy. Who else is here? Good morning, G-Eds. Morning, Keisha Bristol. Yes, I had a good Christmas, quiet one, but good nonetheless. I was so tired. Good morning, Rita. Morning, Lisa. Happy holidays. Morning, Janelle. Janelle, you are another one. Don't even come here and talk about... We're not about to tie up for anything. Last I checked my phone, there wasn't even a Merry Christmas from you, so... Whatever to you as well. All you Jays in the room? Morning, Melvin. Yeah, Mel did reach out, so I can't cuss Mel. I did get Christmas greetings from Mel and my sister-in-law, so good morning. Morning, Christelle. Morning, Anasha. Morning, Harry Noel. Drip and Honey, how are you? Good morning. Kizzy, good morning. Don't come here, AA. Nearly fall down this morning. I can't even see why. Because people might be listening. Morning, Derek Cuffy. Morning, Shauna. Morning, Jackie Titan. Good morning, Crony. My Christmas is about to start. I don't know about y'all, but my Christmas officially starts today. Morning, Gloomer. Morning, guys, and everybody else. Morning, Dion Prophet, and everybody else listening. If you're on YouTube, good morning. Nicole Smith, good morning. If you're on YouTube, good morning. And welcome. Good to have you guys here. Catherine in Toronto, good morning. Yes, I had a good Christmas. Listen, when I tell y'all Christmas beat me this year, listen. Debbie, I find your song it hot. I don't know what is this mood here about, but whatever it is, you and nobody else stressing me out today and for the next couple days. So, whatever to you. Alright? Yeah, I was so tired. When I tell you tired, listen, I was so tired. All the plans that I made, and I talk about, I started doing this and, I had a head start and, doing my work. It's like when you decide, all right, let me just start the closet and the drawer. Let me just, fold and make it neat. And then before you know it, you start pulling everything out and like, wow, I haven't worn this in a long time. Oh, that can't fit me anymore. And then you start taking out stuff and then putting back. That literally took me the entire Saturday. And when you're depending on people to do things for you, the worst thing to do is to have people to do any painting or any sort of work around your house around Christmas time. Bet your bottom dollar they're not going to show up. Or either they don't show up and you can't find them. And I found myself stuck because I had some things that I needed done and I didn't want to do other things without being done, So I was waiting for that to be done and then I got stuck because the person was a no-show and that completely threw me off. After 3 Christmas morning, I was putting up curtains. Christmas Day, I was literally like a zombie. When I tell you I'm tired, if you see me after 1 in the morning mopping house and after 7 cleaning windows, I was burnt out. Christmas Day I slept. Thank God I did not have to cook. Thank you so much to my boss and friend Denise Parklangain, who provided lunch, dinner, whatever. Imagine I ate and I fell asleep on her couch. I ate and I was I was asleep. I was asleep. As soon as I ate, I fell asleep on the couch. Woke up and I'm like, okay, let me go home. And then Debbie Crony provided lunch yesterday. So thank God there was no way I was going to go in any kitchen. Packed up my bundle and went to eat by the Cronies and by the Langines. Those are my saving grace. I was too tired. I was not about to do anything. I was just so tired, you know? Selective vibes I all realize in life that learn don't depend. Listen, that was my lesson. It's not that I do, because most of the things I have to do, if I do it by myself, because it's something that I thought, I was painting and doing all sorts of things myself. When I realized, you know what, this ain't about to happen. This person is not gonna, I was painting until took my fastness and, you know, what you call it, the wood stain. I did the wait, let me say the Cronies. The Latouche. Anyway, Claude Acosta, when we calling him Claude Crony, so he's not gonna mind. Listen to me, Claude the Cronies. So, Akeem, I was painting. Listen to what I did. Y'all know the wood stain, right? So, but the person was supposed to paint for me. Claude ain't doing me nothing. Claude Latouche, me went by the Cronies. So, y'all know the wood stain, right? Went down into the storeroom and I saw this thing marked wood stain. So I'm like, yeah, that looks like a good idea to have some headboards and other thing that could do it a little touch up. So took paintbrush and started painting every wood that I could find in the house. Anything that had wood that needed a shine, I painted it. And that was since Saturday. Okay, Saturday, Sunday, I'm like touching it to see if it's drying. Nothing. Okay, I opened every window in the house. Sunday night, nothing, still sticky. Christmas Day, still sticky. Yesterday, still sticky, but finally look like it's beginning to dry. I did not know you're supposed to sand whatever wood, whatever it is first, and then lightly pass the brush. I was painting like paint, what I'm telling you, because when I put the first coat, it looks so good. I give it a nice dark, shiny finish. So I'm painting. I painted everything I could find. When I tell you every second I'm passing by something and I literally have to be walking with a wet cloth wiping my skin because it's like I'm playing jab. Every time I passed by something, it was like I'm playing like jab, because it's leaving black marks all over my skin. I have to literally walk gingerly around stuff because it's sticky and wet. And it was only yesterday Claude was like, listen, you're supposed to sand the wood first. But since you put a double coat of wood stain on wood that's already painted, already vanished, it's not gonna dry anytime soon. It's not gonna dry in a day or two. That's like 4 or 5 days before it dries properly. So imagine having to make up your bed with your nice fancy, sheet that you have, your comforter and everything to match. And I have to put like another old piece of sheet at the back of the headboard so the pillows wouldn't. My Christmas was a disaster, I swear. You know when you have a plan as to how you want your house to look, like you have everything matching, you came up with your color scheme, and in your mind you already saw it, and then you're sitting there and every time I come off my bed I have to like put my feet all the way over so it wouldn't rush against. My Christmas was a disaster. I went on YouTube, and yesterday when Claude told me, I'm like, let me go and see for myself. And every video I found on YouTube, you had to sand the wood first. I had to sand the wood. Debbie, you see you're good to bring people in your place? I wrong to bring you in my place so you could talk more business. No, I have to cover the bed head to protect my pillows because everything is just black. I tried to open my drawer this morning and my very good top, when I pulled it out, rushed against the edge. and it's now black. It's ruined. Yo, my Christmas was it was frustrating. It was just at that point I had given up. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna take all these things and just put them outside. Just throw them out in the sun. Something has to give. Claude had me putting up big fan, 2 fans blowing. 2 fans blowing. Brands, no, I didn't think, because I'm thinking when you do the wood, can't leave me alone, driving with tears in my eyes. I had tears in my eyes for the 2 days, for the last 3 days. My Christmas was just frustration. Because I'm telling you, every time I touched my fingers, my new set of nails that I had done, new set, fresh set, soaked off and fresh set. Every minute I had to be cleaning. Brands, you know what fooled me? Because I know that when I was growing up, we used to sand the chairs to varnish it. But because I saw wood stain on the can, I just got excited. All I saw was wood stain, and I read it gives the wood a fresh look, and that's all I ran with. I didn't even read. They say black people really don't read. I didn't even read the rest of the instructions on the can. All I saw was wood stain, and it's not like I had plans to do any painting of any furniture. I just went down into the storeroom and saw that can of paint lying there, sitting there. I think they had used it to do the roof or something of the sort, and was there. So I'm like, okay, that looks like a good idea. And I'm playing jab for the last 3 days in my house. When I tell you the house smell of jab, like the old oil that jab play, plus I'm asthmatic, that's why I don't do Juve, because the scent annoys me. I've had a headache for the last 3 days. I'm playing hopscotch and smelling like jab in my own place. No matter how many candles I light, no matter how many incense I burn, my house just smell like jab, like Juve morning. But it's the 2 coat that caused the problem on wood that's already vanished. Because when I put the first coat, I was seeing a little brown between, and I'm like, you know what? Let me just throw another coat on it and see what. And I did it the same time. Didn't wait for it to dry. I just put it the same time, and it looks, mind you, it looks really good. Dave is come up alive, but stain on top of stain. I didn't know you were supposed to sand it. But when I put it on, the sheen, and gave it a nice dark rich look. So I'm sitting there looking at it with satisfaction, and I'm like, yes, I'm feeling so good, like I did something. I'm proud of myself. Look, someone was supposed to come sort me out and they didn't, and I'm sitting there, looking at my work with pride. After Saturday night, I went to bed like after 1 a.m. because I was just painting every piece of board, every wood that I could find in the house, because it was a big can. So I'm going around, just everything that I see that's wood, I'm going around just painting it. The look is so good. It made it look like brand new furniture. Listen, I'm trying to be, y'all don't understand. Y'all are laughing, but if you all only knew how much that affected my Christmas, my entire spirit, because it's like you're ready to put away your place. I painted even this thing where I put my television on, and I couldn't even put the TV on it because it was so sticky. I was afraid the TV was gonna stick to it. I painted everything that I saw had wood. I swear, everything. I was just going around looking for stuff and painting. And I'm thinking about, okay, let me give it overnight, and by Sunday, let's say 5, 6, it will be done. It will be dried. And nothing. Absolutely nothing. So y'all are laughing, but y'all, listen. Sticky Bandit was... I'm telling you, I was just walking around the house. David said, you're lucky you did not pass out from the scent of the stain. Listen what I'm telling you. My house smells like Juve morning. Juve morning. That's how my house smells. thank God it's sort of wearing out now because somebody told me put a bucket of water and open up. But my house been open, and you know there's a lot of windows, so I opened all of the windows, and I put on 2 fans, blowing on my bed head, and one blowing at the head of the bed, and one blowing at the I say, what is joke for school children is dead for crap, boy. Chantal can never give you a brush, so you just painted. Refinishing can give you some headache. That was more than headache. Listen, so my lesson learned was there was no need. You overdid it. You understand, friends? I got it. I got free wood stain, and I'm like, let me play a mass. I had a paintbrush, and I just went about painting. But at the end of the day, I've got life. Hopefully, it's beginning to dry. It's showing signs of drying in certain spots, but it just didn't dry in the time I anticipated. I thought it was going to be like a 24-hour, because when I read the can said drying time 2 to 6 hours. But after reading the instructions on the can, it stated sand wood first. So what I was supposed to do first, I did last. If I had read the instructions first, I would have left it alone, but no. Saw wood stain, got excited, and just went about painting everything. So that was basically my Christmas in a nutshell. After that, I was over it. I was so over Christmas. All my goat that season, all my oxtail, all my lamb, everything that was seasoned and ready to cook. I didn't even have the appetite to watch it. I was like, you know what? I'm over it. Anybody that coming by, cancel. Forget it. We'll reconvene at another time. But the mood I'm in right now, and if people come over, I'm going to have to keep telling people, don't pass here, don't. And it was just, I was like, you know what? Let's just forget this Christmas and let's focus on the new year. Because there was no point in having anybody over. It was just going to be total disaster. Having to constantly remind people not to lean on this, not to lean on the counter, not to even use the table. It was just yo, I can laugh now, I swear, but juke me for the past couple of days, you could not have gotten any blood, I swear. You could not have gotten any blood. That was how serious this thing was. Father, help. Anyways, I saw something that I wanted to touch on quickly, and before... Wow, look at y'all having a merry old time. Annie, listen, that was not funny. What Debbie said, talking about we go cook it New Year? We ain't doing nothing New Year. Carla, the handyman was supposed to come help me, and the handyman did not show up. That's why I got myself in that predicament. If only the handyman, so you can't depend on handymen around Christmas time. Anything you need to do, the moral of the story is, before the season, get everything out of the way. Don't wait until the season is in full gear. Do it like weeks or months before. Because I'm handyman, and then when they put on their tools and they say it's time to drink rum, no matter if you offer them more pay, they ain't coming. They done and they done. You ain't getting no, all who I reached out to, conveniently their phones were off. Or they just was not taking calls, because all handyman know around this time, anybody who calling them who don't normally call them, it's to do some work and they ain't doing nothing. They're not about to do any work. Tools down. What you ain't do now, we gonna do it for you in the new year. No handyman was answering phone from last weekend? Nah. Put some vinegar in the water to do what, Lindy? What does the vinegar do? Hold on, I need to find out. Lindy, tell me again. Put vinegar in the water and do what? Wet the, I spent yesterday taking a sponge and like tapping the thing, and it was soaking up. I think that's what making it seem like it's drying now, because I took a sponge and I was like tapping everywhere. And then when I looked at the sponge and see the amount of the wood stain that it soaked up, It wasn't gonna dry. Lindy, I'm looking for solutions to dry. Right now, the scent is the least of my worries. I'm looking for a solution to dry the thing. That is what I want. So any handyman, any paint man out there who can assist me, that is what I'm looking for, assistance to dry. I ain't want scent issues. I want how to get this thing to dry. That is what I want you all to help me with, how to dry it. That would be greatly appreciated, how to dry it. I tried the blow dryer. I tried to hit the blow dryer, put it on high, and I was blowing everywhere. But to me, that dry, it's making it softer. Like, you know what? I give up. It will dry eventually, but eventually is not fast enough. I want it to be like chop chop, like. I don't want it to be eventually. I want it to be like now. Just put the whole house in the house outside in the sun. Yo, I don't like y'all, I swear. Just put the whole house in there. No, I tried a blow dryer. I saw somebody on YouTube says you can use the blow dryer. But apparently that is for light coat, fresh wood, or the ones that you sand, not for stain on top of stain. Because to me, when I put the blow, heat to me makes it softer. Nesserana, good morning. I will have to do what? No, that's not an option. I have to use cool air, not hot air. So if I put on the AC or the fan, that will work. You know what? Let me move on to something else because y'all not helping. Y'all are just looking for ways to make fun of me. Yes, I earned the Donkey of the Year award for putting wood stain on top of wood stain without sanding. I already accepted that. So let us now move on because y'all are not helping here in any way, shape, or form. I'm now officially Miss Clown of 2023. So let's end the year with me. Let's move on to something else quickly before I at this point, just move out. You must peel and sand it down in order to get the job done. That is a done deal. It's already painted. There's no coming back from it. So what else do I do? Anyways, so over was it Christmas Day? I saw someone that I actually know. He was a friend of my friend. When I lived in Grenville, me and that person was very close, and we sort of lost touch over the years after me moving, and they remained in Grenville, the father of her children, and. Imagine my shock yesterday going on social media and seeing a picture circulating of Glenroy Antoine, somebody that I knew to be he was a vendor and sold at the Vendors Mall in Grenville, who I knew very well over the years based on his association with my friend. Always a jovial, smiling person. And imagine my shock when I saw the news yesterday that he took his life. I think it was on Christmas Day. And I was literally in shock, you know? Because I know for last week I was talking about, you know, people, it could be a stressful time period for a lot of people. And there are, you know, a lot of statistics which shows that people actually do take their lives during the holidays based on the stress, whether it's not having families, not having, you know, money to do this, that, or the other things, a lot of contributing factors. I don't know what his reasons were, but I saw someone saying that he was battling some mental issues. I don't know if that is true, but I was so shocked, you know. And as usual, when things like this happen, you hear the usual, oh, why didn't you say something? And like I said to y'all just say that. And I witnessed and I experienced it myself in the past couple months ago when I posted a young lady needed help. And the fun y'all was making of the person, why they didn't do this. And everybody was like, it was a joke. So it's hard for people to express themselves or to say what they're going through mentally, because we don't take mental health seriously. We honestly don't. Because you always hear, well, what do you have to be stressed about? What do you got this, you got that. But mental health isn't about what you got. Sometimes you could have everything, but mentally all is not well. You don't feel good about yourself. There are things that bother you. There are things that you stress about. There are things that you worry about. It's a lot. I think he did it before Christmas because it was said he was already decomposing. I don't know when, but Carrington, when you get home, call me. I will show you what to do. Thank you so much. Long as it does not require me having to sand it or to take it off. Please don't tell me I have to do that, all right? Thank you. But I'm going to call you for sure because I need to get this fixed. So, whatever the reasons were, and again, the stats always show men are the ones who, succumb to stuff like that. And we always say women are stronger. We are the stronger sex mentally. Men are stronger physically, but mentally we are stronger because some of the things we're able to go through, some of the things we're able to, deal with, men can't. They're fragile when it comes to dealing with mental health. So no matter how many times we preach, looking out for each other, I'm not even sure we're ever going to get there because we've become this, okay, I'm looking out for me and myself, myself, and I. And sometimes the signs are there because we miss it, because we focus more on ourselves. So as we're about to enter a new season, a new year, let us all work on taking care of our mental health. There are things that we stress and worry about. Sometimes in the grand scheme of things, it's not even worth it. It's nothing when you look at it, because what worrying does, nothing. Worrying does absolutely nothing. You worry and worry about a problem, but the problem is always there. And thankfully, I've had someone who said to me, listen, the time you spend worrying, because I used to be a big worrier, worried about everything. And he said to me, listen, the time you spend worrying about the problem, how about trying to find a solution to the problem? Let's look at solutions instead of worrying about it, because no matter what you do, it's going to be there. The problem will still be there after you finish worrying and stressing about it. It will still be there until you deal with it. So instead of using up 3, 4, 5, 6 days worrying about it, let's use those days to find a solution to it. So as we're about to go into a new season, a new year, let us make it our duty to work on our mental health. And I'm not talking about somebody else's mental health, your mental health, my mental health. Let's make it a duty to take care of us first, because if we can't take care of us, we're practically useless. And I always use the example of being on a plane. When they're going through the safety routine, their hostesses will always say to you, put on your mask and whatever first before you assist somebody else. So I just want to use the final couple minutes to encourage each and every one of us to work on ourselves first, work on our mental health. Make sure that we're good first. I know a lot of the times we focus on other people, make sure everybody's okay, and then you put yourself aside. And when you look at it, when you look around, there's nobody there to make sure you're okay but you. So as much as it's okay to take care of other people, take care of other things, family, friends, loved ones, it's even more important to take care of you, and it is not selfish to take care of you first. It's something that I've had to come to realization with, and it's important that we all, each and every one of us, take the time to do that. Because if we don't, nobody ain't going to do it for you. There are people who give everybody else their all their time, all their attention, all their energy. They're filling everybody else's cup or their glasses up, and theirs continually gets depleted. It's empty. And there's nobody to help fill yours up, because people see you as, oh, you're strong, oh, you're able to handle stuff, oh, you could deal with stress better than I can, oh, you this, oh, you that. But everybody has a breaking point. Everybody is human. You may not show it like everybody else would, but in your private moments, you would break down and wish that you had somebody to fill you up the way you fill up other people. So in this new season, take some time off to fill your cup, fill your glass, because nobody's going to do it for you. You have to do it for yourself. All right? And I'm going to continue to preach that going into the new year. Take time. 2024 should be the year of me, of you. Take care of you, and then you're able to take care of everybody else. Because if you keep pouring into other people, you're going to become depleted, stressed, filled with anxiety and all sorts of things. It can stress you out. And I had to literally take a step back when I realized, you know what, I was becoming too engrossed in certain things. Because when you're an empath, you actually feel other people's energy and feel other people's pain. And for the past couple of weeks, with the baby mothers and people needing help, I literally had to just, when I saw the messages, just like walk away, don't even, because it was getting to be, a lot. It was getting to, and it really leaves you feeling that sense of, stress. You feel stressed. You feel actually depressed for the person, knowing the situation they're going through. So sometimes you have to take a step back for your own self-preservation, for your own mental health. We can't fix everything. We can't fix everybody. But what we can do is work on ourselves first. All right? So, two things I can do: leave on the fan or take the roof off for a little bit. Jason, come off my phone. Goodbye. Yes, I left the fan on when I left this morning. I left on 2 of them. Have a great day, guys. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. Final one for the week. Right here on Power 95. We're going to wrap up that Ladies Room 23 with a bang. So I hope to see you guys then, all right? Thank you so much to our friends at Beacon Insurance and Western Union for rocking with us for another year. And we'll see you guys tomorrow for the final one. To everybody in the room, thank you so much. I'll give you all my big thank yous tomorrow. All right? But until then, I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Ladies Room comes to you compliments of
Renwick and Thompson Limited